You! Where were you?
Six, are you ready to meet with the Queen?
No,
Don't be too
not
long.
yet.
She's a busy woman.
Okay. Here. Oh, this place again. There wouldn't be anyone up here, would? This is where it was before, but this is an awesome spot for a murderer. Someone to hide their crap, you know? So I definitely have to check this place out, see if anything's there, I guess, because I think something will be there. Nothing at the moment. Sup? No, it's still angry with me.
Bishop, if you have another minute, I wanted to ask you one more thing.
Sure, what's on
It
your
was
mind?
about the Guardian Church. I was only wondering what your affiliation is, if any. Are you a member?
No, of course not. Not.
Why do you
Never.
say, of course not?
I meant no offense. It's just I'm not a
Okay,
member.
thank you. That is all I wish to know. I suppose then I will let you return to work. I truly hope that you and I can become friends.
He said that in a weird way, and he already does sound like a robot through this voice thinking thing, which we all are connected to. Oops. I don't know who did it. I don't know. It's either the guy on the bottom floor, not this guy, because I trust these two. I trust her, so I trust him. Oh,
Hey,
well.
Six, are you ready to meet with the Queen?
Wait, no. I'm just gonna ignore you.
Don't be too long.
No.
She's a busy woman.
So, Bishop, I hear you embarrassed poor Pawn 11 here. That must have been something to see. Was it? I'm sure it was. I really have no doubt.
Are you done? Why do I even speak to you?
She was hilarious.
Oh, laugh at Adele and her ingenuity all you want. Everyone else around here only thinks they are smart. Hold on a second. I think we're about finished here.
Yep, just one more. Bingo! And that, as they say, is all she wrote.
All who wrote?
Never mind. I think we did good work here. Rook 9 should be happier than a wirehead on Black Friday.
Yes, well done to us. So,
Yoink.
Bishop, I suppose you'd like to now know who we think is responsible for Pawn 7. Rook 25 did say you've been tasked to speak with us, yes?
Do either of you know who the
Wait,
killer
you
may
don't
be?
actually believe one of us is some kind of killer? It's impossible! I'm still on the camp that Rook 13 is wrong. There's no other reasonable explanation.
I have a hard time thinking that Mr. Ex-Con Procedure is ever wrong about anything.
Well, how do you get along with Pawn 7?
Well enough, I suppose. He was, how do you say, a bit of a mother's boy? I do not understand killing someone so innocent. It is very troubling.
Mother's boy? Oh god. And that reminds me, who's gonna tell his parents? I can't do it. I don't have it in me. No way.
I'm pretty sure that job would fall to the Night 15 or
No
the
problem.
King.
Consider me shooting.
Whoops!
You are
Wrong
wasting
button.
your time with us, Bishop. Go and talk with Pawn 64. I would put all my money on him at least knowing something.
Wait a second, you don't know that. He is a friend of mine, and I know he could never do it. Never. No way, not a chance. I know people, Adele, and I know you're wrong.
Maybe you're not the best judge of character after all.
So he's got something personal going on that he'd rather not talk about. It doesn't make him a killer.
I am not accusing anyone, but he has been acting unusual. Distant, abrasive. Something has him frightened. Maybe Pawn 7 caught 64 doing something he should not have been doing. Like maybe he was contacting Angelov.
Adele,
No, Charlie, listen to me. This is important.
do you remember how you thought the bishop embarrassed you in the brig earlier?
You truly don't know when to stop with the jokes, do you?
Well, if you just turn around right now, you can discover what real embarrassment feels like.
Oh, merde.
Hi.
Go ahead. Wait, yes. Okay, no problem. I'm on it. Well, duty calls. Did I get that one right, Charlie? Duty calls?
Haha, perfect! And yeah, I should probably get back to work as well. Lots to do.
Take care, Bishop, and watch your back.
Don't let her bother you. She's alright.
She thinks I killed Pawn 7 and helped Angela. She is not all right.
Nobody actually believes that. Don't be ridiculous. She was just blowing off some steam, releasing some of that tension we're all feeling today.
I know you don't believe it, my friend, and I understand I haven't been myself lately, but I promise you have nothing to worry about, okay?
Well, alright. But if I have nothing to worry about, then you stop being so grumpy. It doesn't suit you.
I don't suppose you want to tell me what else they said.
Nope. Where'd they go? Ah, crap. Point 11 thinks you're guilty.
I really don't think she likes me very much.
I'm sure she does like it. Just give it time. No, well...
Don't patronize me. Nobody knows what's really going on around here. They could be trying to push me out. I'll end up dead for my troubles, just like Pawn 7.
Do you know what's really going on there?
Not now, and certainly not here. Okay, so look, Bishop. I'm sorry, but for now, just keep away from me, please.
Why? Weird. Who did it? I don't know who did it. I don't know who killed that guy. I mean, there's not many people I can keep asking.
Ouch! Damn it, Zen. Don't touch you there. I get it. Blimey.
Stop that way.
Hello, B. I'm down in lower avionics trying to repair this bloody ship's automated defenses. Big surprise, she isn't cooperating. Oh, and I can't unlock the hatch, so don't ask. Safety protocols and all that. Ah, well, and if she doesn't start cooperating, I'm gonna pour a drink all over her main board.
I love you too, Wade.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
the ship
try
talking.
not to get your kitty snort all over my buttons and switches. And stay out of my chair. Hey now, did I say you could sit in my throne? Well, since you're already sitting, how'd you like it? Pretty comfy, isn't it?
It's alright. It's just
Just a chair? Tell me that again when your job primarily consists of sitting on your ass, watching a plane fly itself. Ah, come on, Zen. Stop doing that.
I want to know. I want to talk to the girl who was talking to the pilot. She seems like, you know, it could be more.
All
than
right.
just
Well, back to
related.
work. If I don't get this thing fixed soon, we could be in a world of hurt when another Angelov decides to drop in and say hi. And these bloody glitches sure aren't making things any easier.
Don't you think
Virus?
the virus?
No. More likely it's a software bug from my last repair. My girl would pick up an honest-to-God virus. Sensors would be going off all over the place. As it stands, the sensors are showing seemingly random fluctuations in very minor systems.
You're too close to this ship to see the truth.
That's precisely what Pawn 19 said to me, and you're both wrong. And there's no evidence these glitches are any more than something Zen picked up from a last repair 2 weeks back. Those base engineers barely know what they're doing half the time.
After everything today, you're calling a coincidence?
Alright, look, you're right. We should at least check it out. I can't do anything at the moment, but maybe you can. What do you say? You want to help?
Sure?
Oh, did I hear that right? A bishop aiming to be helpful? Well, it's certainly a relief to know you're not all ego-driven hotheads.
Well,
So,
I'm doing
all
a
I
lot
want
of
you to do
missions
is
at the
observe
moment.
instances of this so-called virus. When you see something, let me know of the CMC. Show me, I don't know, 5 different particularly bad examples. And hey, have fun!
Okay, that sounds easy. I
Bishop,
know
hey.
one.
I was hoping you'd come talk to me.
I need to ask you about. Well, how are you
Well,
feeling?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Those nanites are creepy, but they sure did the trick. Did you know the original version of the medical nanite was principally developed by David Shelter himself? So too was your CMC, your PCU, and your BUS. If any of it malfunctioned, you'd be SOL.
You mean shoot up a creek with no paddle? Too many acronyms and numbers for
Yeah,
names.
it's true. Totally with you, Bishop, 100%. We should write a letter to have them drop the silly code names. It's so impersonal. Would you like to write a letter with me sometime?
No thanks. I'm good.
Yeah, right. I mean, come on. Do people even write letters anymore? I doubt it. I can't remember the last time I wrote anything on paper.
So, Why were you hoping I'd come talk?
I don't know. I just like hanging out with you, I guess. I hope that's all right. Is it all right to hang out with you?
No, I'm the bishop. I'm investigating a murder. Why would you want to talk to me right now? I'm busy. Don't work yourself up.
Yeah. Okay. Done. I am completely calm now. Have you ever been to a yoga class? I'll bet you are entirely zen. You're just like in the center of the storm, like you're just sitting there in your little lotus position and just like,
Let's just talk about
You can't
porn,
possibly
so
think I
you're
had
being
anything to do with his death, can you? It's not right. It's not possible, I mean. I mean, I'm not nervous because I'm doing anything incriminating or would insinuate anything of my involvement in the case. I mean, I was right here in Mission Ops when it happened. Ask Magnet 15, ask anyone. I didn't do it.
What did you personally think of Porn 7?
I liked him. We used to talk about Bishop statistics. You know, how many career kills versus in caps, lives saved, property damage, that sort of thing. He's the only one who understood that side of me.
So you and him were friends?
Well, yeah, you could say that. He didn't have many friends, but he and I, we were friends.
Well, that's good. Well, if someone doesn't have any friends, then, you know, someone who takes the extra effort to try and find out what they are doing, you know, why they are bishop and things like that guy, that's cool, you know. Well, I shouldn't have walked away from him. Damn it. Okay, so I'm supposed to find these viruses. I know where one is. Whoops. I don't think one is in here. Yeah. There's just a lot of missions I have to do at the moment. There's just a lot going on. And I have to... And I have to find these viruses. What's going on here? Was this room dark before? I don't think it was. This... It pops up right here, this virus thing. I just have to wait for it, I think.
Ah, yes. That one was already reported to me. It's good to see it in action, though. Just 4 more to go and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Alright. So that was the virus. Well, okay,
Hey,
I'll talk to
Six,
you. Let's
are
talk
you ready to
Queen.
meet with the Queen?
Yeah.
Here, hang on one moment. Oh, and be forewarned, she doesn't like it when you waste her time. So choose your words carefully.
Incoming AV.
Good afternoon to you both. Let's try and keep this quick and to the point. Bishop Six. First, it's wonderful to finally meet you. The king has been particularly adamant about you. And of course, he sends his regards and his regrets for not being here.
It's a pleasure to meet with you, Your Highness. I'll be quick with her. Quick and to the point, yes, ma'am.
Is that respect I hear? Keep this up and we'll get along just fine. Only try not to call me ma'am. I'm not that old. It's bad enough these ones calling me ma'am all the time. Now, I wanted to start by expressing my sincerest condolences over what happened to Pawn 7. He was an exemplary officer and I'm told an integral part of your crew. He will no doubt be missed.
Yes, he will be. It should also be noted that if it wasn't for the bishop being quick on his feet, we may have also lost Pawn 1.
I heard. Well done, Bishop, but don't expect a gift basket or commendation. You did your job and you did it well. All of which we expect from our bishops.
We almost died, and that's what you have to say to me. What? So let's get back to why we're all here, shall we?
Right. So, about Pawn 7, I wanted to...
Hold on. We'll get to that in a minute. So, Bishop Six, the king has managed to trace the takeoff point of Angelov's boarding carrier to an airbase outside Edirne, Turkey. Hidden on the servers of this base was a document Angelov had apparently written for his men. It detailed one fact of their mission. Bishop Six must die, or someone would kill them and their families.
Oh, no.
In all fairness, Mum, we can't believe anything Kirill says or does or talks about doing. Even this document could have been planted for the king to find. Kirill is no slouch when it comes to subterfuge.
True. And this is why I want you speaking with him the instant he wakes up. We need to know what he knows, if anything, and he may be more willing to talk now that he's been beaten. Hell, he may even respect the bishop for beating him. But that's not important right now. What is important is to find out why. Why you specifically? Why now? And perhaps, who did you go and piss off before joining us?
I only have vague theories about their little crate.
Let's hear it.
Oh, crap. Well, it doesn't matter. No. I am a traveler from a parallel Earth.
Oh boy. I want you to think real hard about what you say next.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Apology acknowledged. Now, do you have anything to say about why Kirill tried to kill you?
You got to get through to me to get to ZENLIL, and he wanted to get
Yes.
ZENLIL.
Well, that's what we'd ordinarily think. But as Knight 15 pointed out in her initial report, the situation was anything but ordinary.
Incoming AV communication.
Who invited Wheats?
It wasn't me, I swear.
Good afternoon, everybody. Terran, Mum. Ah, yes, Bishop Six. I was hoping to catch your attention for a moment. The light blesses my luck, it seems.
Colin, it's good to see you. I trust you've been filled in on today's events.
I have, yes. I mostly just wanted to confirm that we're a go in Ireland. The Stormbird will be about an hour behind ZENLIL. Oh, and I heard Bishop Six brought down Angelov. Bravo. The ancestors must be keeping an eye on you.
What ancestors?
The
What are you talking
spiritual
about?
ancestors of the Guardian race? The ancestral guardians of everything in the universe. Not ringing any bells?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I get enough of that from Perlman. And if the bishop doesn't know what that means, then I'm sure he's quite capable of using an information console. What was that?
Some sort of glitch in our minor systems. Wade and the king are working on it. He assures me it's nothing major.
The king never told me of any glitch.
Well, no offense, Mum, but you've got other things to worry about.
This is true.
So, is that all you wanted, Wheats? We will be seeing you in a few hours, after all. Maybe you've got better things to do.
Why must everyone keep calling me by my last name? And just 1 minute. Bishop. That is such a dreary thing to call you. What is your real name again?
That is really a good question. I am unable to tell you my name, though.
And why not?
He's changing his name. You're wasting everyone's time.
You know what?
Wait, I'll just say nothing.
Forget it. I think I have a name for you, and I believe that you've heard this one before.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Hello? Bishop. You've been given a destiny to fulfill by the Lords of Light, and you cannot save us all without first saving yourself from darkness.
Well, that was certainly interesting. First-rate Wheat's weirdness. And why is my connection not affected by whatever just happened to his?
I have honestly stopped trying to figure things out today.
Well, let's try and get this meeting finished before he comes back, shall we? Now, Bishop, last topic of the day, Pawn 7. I find it curious that the very day you board ZENLIL, one of our most respected pawns is found dead only a few hours later.
What if it really was only an accident? What if it was turbulence and he just hit his head really hard and he tripped at the same time, maybe? I don't know.
It was not an accident. Somebody else was definitely involved.
If Rook 13 says someone else was involved, then I unfortunately have to believe him. However, this does not entirely rule out an accident.
I truly hope you're right. Accidental manslaughter would be a lot better for the press to swallow.
Is that all you care about, our image?
Like your job is to save lives and put down the bad guys, mine is to keep your job in existence and the world happy about that. Plus, the king isn't very good with the public.
They're the
I
perfect
understand.
pair.
There's nothing really nice to say. I'll just say
Right.
nothing.
So I will speak with the king about everything we've discussed, after which he can decide what our next move will be. And tonight, 15, you and Wade get that boat to Ireland in one piece.
We will. And you be careful too, Mum. There's no telling who else out there's been given this EMP weapon. Knight 5 has already been told to repeatedly scan for heat signatures at long range. We don't know whether or not Kirill's was the only one of those cloaked boarding carriers, and we're not taking any chances.
Excellent work, and I'm sure we'll be just fine. The Aether's a good ship. It'll get us to BC in one piece.
I hope you're right.
Aren't I always?
I'm glad you're still here. It shows initiative. You can leave now if you wish, but I was just curious if you'd like to ask me anything about what you saw. Maybe about the Queen, or Knight 18.
I didn't learn anything from all of that. I'm trying to solve a murder here. What's the deal with Wheat's weirdness?
Let's just say that Wheat, Knight 18, has a particular way of being. When he gets worked up about something or another, Knight 11 calls it the Wheat's weirdness. It's hard to explain, to be honest. Can you believe he was the Consortium's first official knight? He's been with us for 10 years.
And you trust him? Absolutely.
At first? No, not even remotely. But the actions of him and his crew are unmistakable. They've literally set the bar for the rest of us. Well, we can talk some more later. I've got some unfortunate calls to make, starting with Pawn 7's family. His mother and I go back quite a few years. We were friends during my university days. Oh, and I'll have Wade load a new VT scenario for you. So head over there when you have a second.
Virtual training. Awesome.
Oh, bugger. She's really pissed off now. Knight 15 and Rook 25. One of you need to shut down power to lower avionics immediately. She's got a mind of...
Wade? Come in, Rook 9. What is going on?